Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. This is Fable 4 Leaks.
Was that it?
Yep, that was
Yeah,
that was
if
it.
there was a
That was,
if there was a Forza Fable crossover, it looked something like this. I made this like 2 years ago.
oh no, no, that's horrible. Before we discuss the leaks, I just want to point out that there's not enough Fable content around the Grave Keeper in Fable 1.
There is not. We need more.
Oh, hello. Guild business, is it?
Is it A?
Yep,
Ah,
I
good
was
business.
reading about it, and the most you can do is you can get him to survive the entire quest, and then he just disappears.
I know.
He just disappears, and he has one of the stock villager voices afterwards because they ran out of line.
I very highly respect the way he can roll his R's, like the crypt. I can't roll the R's.
That's the Fable 4 leak. The spin-off is actually just about the Grave
It's
Keeper.
just about the fucking Grave Keeper.
The first bullet point was first and third person. Now that's plausible because Fable 2 had first and third person. I
Let's
mean,
see if I
first
can-
person was sort of just the look around button, but you
Yeah,
know what I
really,
mean.
that's all.
Yeah.
When I made my Fable 2 ambience videos, I literally just duct taped the button down for first person,
Okay.
so we can get
Well,
that's
You're
what it's
giving away
used for.
the tricks of the trade now. Now people are going to know how to make their own Fable
Oh
2
shit!
ambience.
I've done
video.
revealed my secrets. Oh no!
In-depth character creator. I mean,
I guess.
Fable's always had that kinda.
Kinda. I mean, does it really? Well, yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
it does.
a character creator. It's character customization.
Yeah, after the fact, not
Same
like
thing.
Skyrim when you have all this shit to knobs and fuck with it. Not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like can give yourself like a giant forehead or whatever.
Exactly.
I don't think they're going to go full Oblivion on us.
I don't know.
Oh,
will they?
You
God.
could like turn yourself into what looks to be a wooden shoe, and then suddenly an old man says, "I've seen you're the one from my dreams."
You're the one from. I've seen you before.
Honestly,
I
If
mean, I
most
wouldn't complain
Oblivion
if they added
characters-
Oblivion-style faces, but
I
I've
don't
literally
know.
got a copy of Oblivion in front of me.
the third bullet point was that it's completely open.
Now, if they pull Project
Nah.
Ego on us, that'd be crazy.
I,
but-
I mean, to be fair, Fable 1, you know, you could kind of go wherever and do whatever in a linear style.
yeah,
You could go
do
like,
that.
straight
It's
out
just
the
like
guild.
if you went
go
a little
wherever
bit
you want.
left or a little bit right, it was like, nope, I can't go
You
further.
can't- oh.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you can get all the way to Oakvale, can't you? I think. From just straight out of the guild.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
just walk on down there, no problem.
Yeah,
Which is quite
I mean,
nice.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
mean, even with glitches, you can literally go from like one side of the map to the other. So it's yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think, what's it called? There's that entire Project Ego mod that's opened up the entire of Greatwood or whatever. It's not a horrible mod. It's a really well put together mod, but trying to actually make some content on it without actually having an English changelog's a bit difficult.
And I don't think
Yeah.
most of the quests even work because it's like just all one merged world.
Oh yeah,
and they
nothing in
didn't-
it works. And
Nah,
that
nothing.
sun texture they went for is sort of horrifying and
Oh,
haunts
that's
me.
sun, my beautiful son. I remember that.
That's a classic.
Mm.
But yeah, I think the further you go down this list of leaks, the less plausible it seems.
No
so,
guns. Like
No guns.
Unreal Engine
That-
is the least plausible thing.
No,
mean,
Unreal Engine's the most plausible.
yeah, there you
although-
go. Unreal Engine.
Although, because, I mean, wasn't the original Fable engine, from what we've tracked down, that was based on Unreal, wasn't
Was
it?
it? I don't.
Yeah, like Unreal 2 or something.
Was
or
it?
3.
I don't know. I just
was-
heard it was called the Fable Engine. That's all I
It was
remember.
called the Fable engine, but I think it was based on a heavily modified version of Unreal, which is why porting
Yeah.
it to Unreal 3 wasn't as much of a challenge as it should be.
Really
Maybe.
interesting. Like for someone who's like obviously played a lot of Fable, it's like it
Yeah.
was really interesting getting that new perspective and like adding that degree of challenge because
Adding a degree of difficulty. The arena on that with
Oh, fuck.
with the no armor quest. How long was I
Oh.
live streaming for? About two hours streams or something. It was ridiculous to try and get through it.
Oh
It's
god.
just really difficult because you take one, two hits, you're gone. Because
Basically, yeah. I don't think I went that far. I mean, I think I did go that far with it actually, because that was like
Gets
the
quite
longest part of my. That was the longest part of my walkthrough of that
now,
game. It's
this
40
is the
minutes.
least plausible bit for me. No, there's no. You can ignore the main quest and never become a hero. Personally, to me,
What?
that doesn't sound accurate.
I mean, unless they really changed something, but I don't know about that one.
That's like
Ignore
completely
me.
off the Fable dynamic. The
That
whole
sounds like
point.
something in
that's more
fucking
like Skyrim.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
Skyrim
exactly.
to me.
Yeah, like the whole point of Fable has always been, along the lines of, at some point you become the hero. You have the Heroes Guild in Fable 2. You have the falling of the Heroes Guild in Fable 3. Everyone's favorite Fable game. You have whatever the,
The
hell
Industrial
that was.
Heroes Guild or something.
Yeah.
You have that dodgy combat music, which reminds you of why no heroes are alive anymore.
Exactly.
They all
I don't
got
know what
sick
they
of
were
the
thinking with
music.
that combat music.
I don't know what it's
Then you've
called.
got Fable the Journey, which completes it all together with
Oh.
a dynamic storyline.
Dynamic.
and the Connect.
Oh, the Connect.
Oh, I actually, to be fair, in defense of this, I recommend people watch the Peter Molyneux interview where he was just like, on the development kits, it was quite, it was nice that you could move a finger because it was high res and you could cast a spell, and then suddenly the retail model comes out and you have to act like you're in a circus just to try and get it to do one thing.
Exactly. That was me playing Fable Journey. Like, come on, fucking whip him. Like whipping my arms. Like, come on.
It's like a workout. It's not a good experience. No Fable game should have you sweating.
I know.
It's like one of those things where if you just had your webcam of you playing Fable the Journey, it would look absolutely hilarious. With like no gameplay, no sounds. It's just you like waving your hands around.
Me playing Fable Journey, but it's just the webcam.
Exactly.
Okay, now this part is feasible. Multiplayer. Fable 1 and 2. No, Fable 1 had Xbox Live enhancements or whatever it was. Fable 2 had co-op with online stuff. And I'm pretty sure Fable 3 had online co-op as well, didn't it?
I
like
haven't played
Fable
enough
1,
of it to know.
Fable 1, basically you could sign into Xbox Live and that's about it from what I can tell. There was definitely plans for multiplayer, like there's code and stuff from some bits of multiplayer.
Well, yeah, there was hidden assets in there that were used that should have been in an Xbox Live menu and stuff.
Yeah, but like it basically had nothing, but it was planned because obviously like when Peter was hyping out, it was like, oh yeah, it's got multiplayer, you can play with 70 friends and your family and your dog.
Yeah, you can
basically.
like invite half the world to come play Fable with you, and they'll be there. I guarantee. We've got famous people coming along.
Get your 34 cousins in there.
George Michael himself will be there playing Fable
George Michael's
alongside
playing
you.
Fable. Oh my god.
He's gonna be there.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna rise up from our grave.
I think multiplayer, that's just feasible because Fable's always had some sort of multiplayer
Except the
aspect.
first one, but...
Except the first one, but there was plans.
Yeah, there was plans.
Players can build towns, which, would make sense because...
Isn't that how, like, Black and White? The old Molyneux game, Black and White, isn't that what that happened?
Yeah, I think that had, like, town building and all that.
Someone's gonna have to...
I haven't circle.
Please don't beat me, I've never played it.
I've never played Black and White.
Okay, good, thank God.
We should probably play that.
We can figure it out.
Okay, the whole economy aspect of Fable has been there since the original. I mean, the original one was very basic. You kill the house owner, suddenly his house for sale, and you can buy it. Someone moves in.
You can put a trophy in it, you can sell the house, and then just... take it
Fable
out.
2 and Fable 3 had like a big renting system sort of thing, so it would make sense that they'd sort of expand that to like a full-on like...
Yeah.
Because
the Fable 2 economy system actually put in place was actually quite robust. The problem is the sale system, which I think was implemented last minute, was where it all fell apart because the sale meant that you could buy guns, sell them in another area, up the economy. It was ridiculous. But up until that, the actual system was quite robust and worked quite nicely with the furniture and all that. And Bowerstone Old Town being good versus evil, that kind of thing.
Speaking of guns, do you see the segue here? No guns.
Oh my god. I mean, unless it's before Fable, or before Fable 2, if it's like a precursor to it or something. Or prequel, I guess.
I don't know if it'll have guns or not.
I don't know.
I mean, I saw guns more like just like a very quick shooty bow sort of thing.
The mechanics were the exact same.
Yeah,
other than Fable 1, which had, of course, the dedicated zoom in, but Fable 2 had a nice system for the precise aiming. It was very flicky, and it worked very nicely.
Yeah, it was like
they did a
pistol was pretty satisfying.
Yeah, I would say, I wouldn't mind going back to just a bow, but it seems like an odd thing to go back. I mean, there might be like, a gun right at the end. There's always little Easter eggs in Fable games, like a hidden weapon or something like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, do you want me to just read out what is the predicted story?
There's a little...
Albion and Aurora are gone. Lands reduced to fables. The spire was rebuilt and used by a mad king to wish that an asteroid would strike the planet. He also wished it would happen again in the far future. Eons later, everything is new, medieval-themed new continents, and you have to stop at the destruction of the planet again. Therese and a hero's guild are preserved on another planet via a demon door. Time travel heavily involved in play. Jack of Blades returns. Right, so someone was getting a Michael Bay movie and mixed it with Back to the Future. Is what I've got out of that.
I do appreciate the very first comment of, but can I plant an acorn and watch it grow in real time? That is the real question.
That's the real question.
That is the real question.
Peter, where are you?
Peter Molyneux can of course confirm that that's all Fable 4 is going to be.
It's just a fucking acorn.
It's a Viva Pinata sequel.
Oh, I knew it.
All this time, it's been the hidden Viva Pinata sequel finally coming to PC. Oh no, it had a PC port. New benchmark idea.
Though, like, not on the topic of Viva Pinata, it's not related to that. But, I'm sorry. But on that topic, because every time I've mentioned Fable on my stream, I have said that a new Fable game, I feel like would do a lot better as a prequel rather than a sequel, because like there's a lot of untapped lore in the Fable series, even just from
there's
the
so
Fable
much
1.
to go backwards on than there is to go forwards.
It's like having the Guildmaster before he was a Guildmaster as Weaver, having Nostro maybe still be alive.
Yep, the Guild Keeper, not the Guild Keeper, the Grave Keeper.
The Guild Keeper.
Yeah, the old kingdom before it was old, before it was just the kingdom. And just all of that, there's like a lot of untapped potential there. And if they're going for a reboot, they might as well go backwards sort of thing. I feel like that would do it a lot more justice.
I feel that no one's touching on that Pretty Polly would be called Pretty Polly in a prequel. That's an area of the game that will not be coming, that will not mentioned in the leak.
Where's the fucking bordel? We need this.
Oh no, we can't have that.
We can't have the bordel.
No, they weren't invented back then.
That's a no-go area.
Is that what Pogo area?
I just think, I reckon that if they're... I mean, let's be honest, there's been so many, like, little hints and things at a new Fable game that there probably will be a Fable 4. It's probably nothing to do with this leak, and this leak, I mean, some parts sound feasible, but they're just sort of... The parts that are most feasible are the parts that anyone could guess at.
Yeah,
you know?
really.
It's like, it's going to be an RPG, and you're going to be able to use a sword or magic.
Oh my god, that's the leak of this. Whoa.
If it could use magic, it'd beat the Fable 2 and 3 then.
Holy shit, yeah, man, crazy.
Magic needs to make a comeback. That's one thing I'd like to see.
I don't know.
Spells in Fable 2 really left a lot to be desired.
Gloves.
Yeah,
in
Fable 2 spells
3,
didn't really interest
you
me.
have to become like a crappy 80s biker. Just, put on your magic
George
gloves.
Michael.
Become George
Michael. Put on George Michael's magic gloves.
Oh,
yeah.
This is where
It's
you
like,
can, when you fade out the video, put on like a MIDI of Careless Whisper and try not to get copyright strikes.
Yeah, good luck with that one. I think if they made magic work more like as it worked in the original Fable, I think I'd enjoy it more. Because I always liked the magic in the original.
I think it probably, if it was to come out, it wouldn't be Fable 4. It would be called Fable 4. It'd be like Fable or Fable the New Journey or something sort of
Fable
thing.
the New Journey.
Fable the New Journey.
Oh, no.
It's a Connect exclusive.
No.
Fable the Journey 2.
We're remaking the Connect just for this. It's gonna be the only game. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
the
damn.
Connect 3.
So did they get rid of the Connect port on the Xbox One? I think they
Time
did.
to upgrade.
Yeah, it's like, because originally you had to buy the Xbox One with the Connect, and then I was like, this probably isn't a good idea, because it like...
I mean, let's be honest, though. There's so much has been happening with Fable this year. Like, was it this year that the music went down, or was that last year that the
No,
owners...
that was this year, I think.
That was this year, and then you had Fable 2 and 3 got Xbox One X enhanced, which,
Oh, yeah.
That's a big talking point.
Well, no, anniversary came out on Xbox One, but not as an enhanced thing. It was just like, oh yeah, you can play it.
But I'm gonna be real with you here, Chief. Fable Anniversary is not a pretty game. I don't like how it looks.
Yeah.
If it's any other game, I'd be alright, but
Fable 3, I don't like it as a game, but in 4K with MSAA and anisotropic filtering, that is a pretty game.
It is pretty.
Without Xbox Live.
Take a look. I mean, no one can buy it on PC anymore. No one really wants to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't believe.
Sorry, Fable 3 fans.
Also, like, even just like outside of the main three Fables, there's like, we've got the sort of like historic aspect of Fable, shoutouts, being like uncovered more and more, like the fact that Wish World is now a thing before wasn't.
Oh yeah, I mean the Kinseed devs have been all over the place with little leaks
and
here and
Kinseed
there.
as well. Like, Kinseed obviously has been around for a while, but like is sort of starting to gain a lot more traction now.
Oh yeah, recently with the Fable stuff they've been posting, they've made a lot of ground on like people raising, oh, I loved Fable. Let's go check out what the old devs are doing.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a good marketing ploy for them.
I'll say, I assume you guys seen the Dean Carter tweets by now, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Dean Carter, by the way. He is. And also, while we're here, shout out to Ted Timmins. He's also a very good lad. He's quite in touch with the Fable speedrunning community. Relatively.
Oh, very nice.
Very epic.
My best Fable speedrun is 6 years.
6 years. That's a good one.
6 years real time. I left it on in the graveyard.
We've got to beat mine of 7.
Finally respawn, and I can confirm.
Can't confirm.
Can confirm he doesn't.
Oh.
We have to get everyone back for a Grave Keeper special.
A Grave Keeper special. That's what we need. The Halloween special right there, guys.
Halloween special discussing the Fable Grave Keeper.
Oh.
Have him in the thumbnail. Right, I need to get going. So it's been good discussing these leaks. Also, the one area I wanted to say was there's a lot of speculation that the reason the video is no longer up and was only there momentarily. I mean, it went up at what 3 a.m. GMT?
I guess it did. I don't even have any fucking clue.
But like every single mirror seems to go down straight away, which almost leads more credence to whatever was in the video than anything. It's almost like if it's being taken down, it's being taken down almost for a reason. Like
either that or it's sort of just drumming up false hype because anyone could put a video up and then remove it on another account.
I could just make
and even just like.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just want to bring up, because I've been looking at it for the last 10 minutes, but this logo here, if you look at the quality of the word Fable and then the quality of the letters IV, it leaves a lot to be desired. If that's official, it needs to work.
Well, say Discord will show it. Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, the IV is there just to, say, Fable's
if that's
down
a
with the
fan-created
kids.
thing, then that's
it
fine.
It needs more JPEG.
Yeah, fan-created, that looks more like that. I don't know. If that was official, I'd be like...
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible if
I
it's
mean,
official.
let's be honest. There was apparently a big white circle that covered up most of the video to apparently stop reverse video searches, so...
I mean, we even, there was a previous leak from years ago. I think it was actually in our last DMs, and it's basically like 3 seconds of a guy who looks a little bit like Thanos walking, and we found it was like some Unreal demo.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Yeah, it was like he posted it to me, and then by complete chance, 3 days later, I found the source of it. I was like, oh yeah, here you go. It's like some Unreal tech demo.
I'm gonna have to make a Fable 3 trailer, but I'm gonna just label it Fable 4 Revealed or something like that. It's gonna be 240p.
What you gotta do? Get some really early Project Ego footage.
Oh my god,
put it
guys,
on a CRT.
it's real.
Put it on a CRT. Film it.
I can recreate
got the
the
black and white lines
CRT level
through.
footage and
But I have it's hideously out of focus, and then you've got to have Peter Molyneux saying Fable 4 confirmed or something.
Fable 4 is confirmed.
I mean, Peter Molyneux has confirmed it, hasn't he? He said that there's Fable 4 being worked on. He would love that if he was still on the team.
Oh no,
hasn't he? I watched an interview with him. I'm pretty sure he said something like that.
Oh.
Playground Games, well, they are very good. I mean, discussing them as a choice of developer, they were essentially given the task to make a spin-off Forza game that they've managed to turn into their own isn't it a bi-yearly series? Comes out every 2 years?
I can't remember, but
I've never played one, not gonna lie.
They're
that
really
reminds me, I'm pretty sure one of the original developers, it might have even been Dean or Simon Carter, did mention that a game was in development, or a Fable game was in development, and it's gone to an unusual choice of studio.
It's an interesting choice, yeah. I remember that.
Or to a UK studio, no less, and it's like Playground Games.
To be fair, Playground Games, given I've got a lot of faith in if it's Playground, because given what they were able to do with Forza, essentially, drum up more hype than the original series. That's impressive.
I mean, that's impressive, yeah.
Plus, and you got to give it to them, they are a good development team. They pulled off, was it Forza Horizon 2 came out on 360 and Xbox One and PC. I think they targeted three different platforms. So, credit to them. They have got some talented developers. I think they might have had some external guys help with the, conversion. But that's difficult to do. PowerPC to Xbox One or x86 it's essentially working with opposites, so it's difficult. Factor in the fact that one of them's from 2005 and one of them's somewhat mediocre from 2013. That's like a decade's difference in tech.
Yeah, it seems almost too convenient that they're a part of Microsoft Studios. They're working on an unannounced RPG project, and that Fable is being picked up by a UK company. I'd be very surprised. I'm not going to say I'll eat my hat, because then if it doesn't, then I actually have to follow through with it.
I don't want that.
But that'll make a good live stream. How quick can I eat my hat? Speedrunning.
Adam eats a hat.
Adam eats hat live on stream.
Well, no, but I have to do it while running Fable, and it's trying to clip while eating a hat.
Because what kind of hat would you go for? Like a bowler hat, or like a flat, like a back cap, or?
I feel like I need to go for a trader's feather hat.
Yeah, there we go. Oh no.
Full on. Right, lads, I need to get going. So it's been a pleasure discussing the leaks with the like of you, discussing the Grave Keeper and his lore. I'm gonna go back to filming. Oh, I've left this dodgy Pokemon game on. Trying to get off, leaving it in the corner.
Turn off game, not Game Boy.
Turn off game. It just says game on the cart. No, I've given away spoilers for the next video.
Must be game is in the store that you guys have over the game. That's what it came from.
Oh yes, exactly that. Right, fellas, I'm off. It's been a pleasure. Right. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Virtual handshake is ensuing right now.
Or something.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Etem. It's been lovely talking to you. Goodbye.
Yes, have a good one.
See you.
Have a good one, mate. Bye.
See ya.
This has been an epic gamer moment.
Dab on the haters.
Dab on the what does this say? I don't fucking know. The entire video is just me actually just looking at it's just the Reddit tweet. Like I didn't even bother clicking different tabs. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Pull that shit up, Jamie.
Jamie, pull that shit up on the monitor.